Alright, YouTube, this Super Bad Videos coming back at you with hopefully a quick video. I know my last two videos have been really long, and I do apologize. I still try to upload the HDR video, and it still won't let me. I don't know. So I'm just gonna give up on it. I told you how it was. And nothing back there. Don't pay no attention to that. It's not there. So yeah, just doing the quarantine thing. Actually, got out today. We had to run some errands that we've been putting off, but basically it was do them now or we weren't gonna have certain things. So we went ahead and did them today. Had to pick up some stuff from the store. So of course, like always, I hit the diecast aisle. Well, the wife picked up some other things. So we'll go ahead and get into it. I picked up some more of the Hot Wheels IDs. What the hell? Since they were on sale, went ahead and picked up this guy right here, Oval Driver. Not a fan of the casting, but the color is awesome. If you guys know, I do love the red. It is my favorite color. And here's the car. They're calling it Spectraflame Red, but it doesn't look too Spectraflame to me. Looks more like a metallic red to me. When I used to work for my cousin's car wash, we used to wash this Dodge, four-wheel drive Dodge, and it was this same color. It was called Inferno Red, and I love that truck. I love the paint. So went ahead and picked up this guy just because of the excuse me, the paint color. Not a fan of the casting, but I picked it up because of the paint. Like I said, it's a Spectraflame Red, but it looks more like a metallic red to me. We got that guy sitting back there, and my phone's not going to autofocus again, like always. Next one I picked up is the Solid Muscle. My wife actually picked this one out because it is purple, her favorite color. Again, I'm not a fan of the casting. It says it's Spectraflame purple, but it does not look like Spectraflame to me. It looks more like a metallic purple. And the front does adjust a little, the little chin guard, chin spoiler, whatever you want to call it. It does adjust. Come on. Come on. I swear to God. There we go. But she picked this one out because it is purple. So this one will go in the collection. And as I said, it doesn't look Spectraflame. Looks like more of a metallic paint job than a Spectra Flame paint job. And of course, it's not going to autofocus, because why would it? Come on, like for reals, autofocus already. Jesus Christ. That one, and then I picked up this guy, the Super Blazing. I don't know why they all say limited run collectible. Especially when you go to the store and there's like 50 of them sitting on the shelf. At both Targets I went to, they both had about 50 of these sitting on the shelf. As for the new ones, or as far as the new ones, I have not seen those new ones in my area, which kind of disappointed in, because I know it had the time machine. Had the time machine, I believe the 80s Batmobile, and a couple other ones that I really wanted, but yeah. So here's the car. The ID app says this one is yellow gold Spectra Flame. Really doesn't seem like a Spectra Flame to me, or Spectro Flame, however you want to pronounce it. But I do think this casting's pretty freaking cool. I don't know why I waited so long to pick it up, but I do think this casting's pretty cool. So yeah, there's that one. And like I said, I got the ID app just because I do like playing it when I'm sitting there before all this. Take the kids to the doctor, sitting at the doctor, bored. I don't really download too many games. I got 3 games on my phone. I got the Hot Wheels ID game. I got the Mario game. What is it? Mario Kart, I believe it is. And I got the Call of Duty app, or the Call of Duty game on my phone. So, and then the fourth one we picked up is the 2016 Mercedes AMG GT. And if it would focus, would be very nice. There we go. And this one says Spectra Flame Black on the app. This seems to be more Spectra Flame. You can see like the body underneath a little bit more. Come on. Jesus. Sorry, guys. My phone is acting, yeah. But, like I said, these were all on sale. They do have the Highway Hauler, I believe it is. I may pick up the dinosaur one. I'm not too enthused about. Sorry about that. There's a couple of other fantasy castings that I'm not too enthused about. Basically, these 3 are fantasy castings. This one is closer to a real vehicle, but they're all 3 fantasy castings. And that one is, of course, the AMG. And then I picked up this guy. Did not realize that the package was ripped open and it looks like someone stuck their finger through it. Come on. but it is the 87 Buick Grand National GNX. If I could find a couple more of these, I am digging those wheels right there. Those are some pretty cool wheels, and I got a few castings that I think these would look cool on. And one of them is a red line that I have setting up on my shelf right now that I think these would look cool on. And the only reason I would put the Real Riders on the red line, I know it's sacrilege, but basically because the axles are broken. The place I thought I could get the axles from are sold out, and they don't know when they're gonna get the axles back in stock. So I may just do a Real Rider red line. Oh shit, you know what? That thing's been sitting in citrus strip for about a week and a half now. Shit. I gotta pull that bitch out. Fuck. Damn, I didn't realize that. And anyways, next one we got is a 72 Ford Gran Torino Sport. What's that movie? I think it's Gran Torino. Yeah, it's Gran Torino, the one with Clint Eastwood. If I remember it correctly, this is close to what his looked like. I don't know, maybe I should look it up. But I'm pretty sure this is close to what his looked like. I'm pretty sure his was green as well. I don't know, I just seen that movie once. That was right after it was released to DVD, and that was at a party, and I wasn't really paying too much attention to it, but I'm pretty sure that's about the same color as his was, and I'm thinking it is the same body as his was. I don't know. Anyways, this thing is pretty cool. Boom, the Master of the Universe. It is the Wind Rider. What's the other one? I seen some other ones too. Shit, what the fuck are they? Are they Thundercats? Yeah, I believe it's Thundercats. They have a premium. Hot Wheels released a premium of those. Where are they? Main lines. Fuck, I don't remember. But I know they released some cartoons. I think they were main lines, but I can't remember. Really haven't been paying attention to the diecast world as much. Occupied with other things. So anyways, the next one we got is the Jaguar lightweight E-type carry-on. Sorry guys. Which they have yet to collect. Damn it. I was drinking some adult beverages and eating some hot and spicy beef jerky, and I got some beef jerky stuck between my teeth, and it's really bugging me. But yeah, found this guy, Team Transport. Pretty cool. I really want that one right there. The Galaxy. Let's see if I get this thing to focus. And no, it's not going to focus. There we go. The 64 Galaxy 500. With the Ford C800 truck. That one would be cool to have. I believe I've already seen someone find that one. It was a while back, so just tells you when we actually get premiums. And this wasn't even in the town I live in. We had to go to the Super Walmart, Super Target, which is probably about 45 minutes to an hour from where I live. But yeah. So yeah, there's my castings I found for today. Before I was going out a lot more. Now I'm trying not to go out unless it's necessary. You know, as you guys know, we got a newborn, and I don't want to take the risk of becoming sick, or her becoming sick, or my wife becoming sick, or my other children becoming sick. So yeah, we're basically just staying home. And doing whatever we can to keep us from going fucking nuts. Really sucks. But yeah, I mean, we do whatever we can. I ran out of freaking thinner. So I can't do no painting until I get some more. And since we were in the town that has our Hobby Lobby, I stopped by there. That bitch is completely shut down. The whole shopping center there is completely shut down. There's no businesses open at all in that area. Went over to another hobby shop where I buy my RC cars and parts and whatnot. Basically, how they are doing business is you walk up there, you need to know the exact part number, you have to know exactly what you want. You're not allowed inside. And it's a old, the hobby shop is in the middle of like McDonald's and gas stations and Burger Kings and like all these fucking new stores, and the hobby shop is an old house. And what they do is you walk up to the window, guy opens the window, asks you what you need, closes the window, goes back, gets it, comes back to the window with gloves, mask, tells you the price, takes your money, rings it up, puts the items, the change, and your receipt in a bag, and hands it out the window. So you're not allowed to go in there. And unfortunately, I did not bring the bottle with me, so I couldn't freaking remember the thinner number, the exact thinner number I needed, and I needed some screws to screw some projects together that are setting, that I have finished, that are just sitting there because I ran out of screws, and I didn't bring the little card with the screw numbers on it. Matter of fact, I don't know if I showed you guys. So these are the screws I'm using. They're 2.5 by 5 millimeter button head screws, and they are RC car screws. And they are made by Traxxas. And that's the name of the hobby shop. That I get them from. And I went everywhere looking for screws that would work, and these guys had them. For 6 of them, it was $250 plus tax. But yeah, you know, my bad. I'm still not used to the way things are right now, so, you know, I want to walk in and actually look around, find what I'm looking for, and maybe some other stuff that I'm not looking for, you know what I'm saying? And that's one reason I don't like shopping online. I'm not a big fan of it. It's not that I'm that old and I don't know how to do it. It's just I rather go to the store and look, because I may find what I'm looking for, and I may find some other stuff that I'm not looking for, but I do want, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so before this hits 25 minutes, I guess I'll call it a video. Little bit of good news, they have reopened our post office, so I can actually ship out packages. But the bad thing is they're only letting 2 people in the post office at a time. One person would be dropping off letters, the other person would be mailing off a package. If there's 2 people who's trying to mail off packages, they just only let 1 in. If there's 2 people trying to mail off letters, they would only let 1 in. So, you know, it's either one or the other, you know. So, and they do have armed security guards there, kind of keeping the peace and making sure things don't get out of hand. And they have like a table. You walk up there, you tell them you're either mailing off a package or you're mailing off a letter, and they split you one way or the other. So like, say everybody who's mailing off packages goes out and they just got their letters, people, they're only letting 1 person in at a time, you know, or vice versa. But it is a very long line. You're not even allowed within 10 feet of the stairs to go up to the post office. So yeah, it's crazy. So like I said, I try to close this one out, but had to throw that in. So I'm super bad videos. I'm gonna call this one a super bad video. Hopefully you like what I found. Peace. Be safe. I'm out.